What is up, everybody? You're here with Brothers Forge Gaming, and what we're looking at here is Tiny Troopers Joint Ops. I believe this was some kind of mobile game that they've ported to console, which is always nice, because sometimes, as console gamers, we miss out on some of those fun games that you see floating around. You have a couple options here. You can do the tutorial, you can do the Soldier and Spec Ops campaign, and there's a little bit of DLC for the zombie campaign if you want. But you do get to kill some zombies in these two campaigns as well. Part of the there isn't a platinum on this, guys, but you can get, I want to say, 15 trophies. 3 of which there's 1 gold, and you have to beat both of these campaigns. And let's take a look at that real quick. There's quite a few missions. One thing about this game is the accessibility. Okay, you get 3 tiers of difficulty, 1 being very easy, 3 being moderately difficult. That's kind of the thing about this game, is the difficulty curve is a little bit out of whack. It's generally either way too easy or a little bit harder than you want it to be. But that's not to be said. It's not a fun game with a cool experience. As you're seeing, you get about, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 missions a map. You've got 3 different ways to play them in terms of you could do it on easy, medium, hard. You earn coins, medals, you get tons of unlocks, so we'll take a look at some of that stuff as well. Let's see, I don't think I've unlocked anything in the gallery. Okay, so I have unlocked a few things, whatever all that stuff in the gallery is. Cross-save for the PS, portable Vitas, whatnot. Options, you don't get a lot. What I do like is that you do get some troopers. All my troopers have died. You can resurrect your troopers, but generally you don't have enough items to do that. It requires medals. Like I was talking about with the trophy, there is a trophy, or the not platinum, there's a trophy for reviving 10 of your soldiers, which I'm assuming you're going to have to do after you've earned a bunch of medals and done different things, because you really don't get a lot of extra medals. So that being said, let's jump right into it. One of the hardest trophies in this to get, you have to survive 25 waves of the zombie apocalypse. I've made it to, I think, wave 23. But why don't we check out a mission real fast? One I haven't done. Let's do mission 10. Let's try it out on the harder setting. We'll see what that's all about. So we get 2 soldiers. Let's go get some upgrades while we're looking at it. So, well, before I spend all my money there. There was a way to buy more troops. I think maybe I bought them all or something. It requires medals. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe I bought them all for, but certain missions only let you take so many guys. And as your guys go through, they rank up. As you can see, I have like corporal level. You start out as a private, whatnot. So your guys do have permadeath, but you do have a chance to resurrect them, as I was talking about, but you need those medals. So you can buy some different skins. This is the one I wanted. Tuxedo is pretty fun. I was thinking I was going to get this one because it's pretty badass. You're Splat for 50,000. Ooh, White Death, huh? Well, I want to do some good upgrades, so that one's funny. How much was this one? Tiny Outlaws. Or do we want to be dudes in tuxedos? I don't know, there's so many good choices here. 500,000, maybe that was the one I wanted. Jaguar. That's the one we have. Let's pick something fun. It says Splat for 50,000. What's this one? Yeah, why not? Let's do this one. Okay, so you can, do that. You can change your outfits, whatnot. There is a trophy for getting all of the upgrades here. So let's get some new damage. Let's get some better accuracy. As you can see, there's 5 levels per upgrade. Let's get some better fire rate. Let's get better range. Better tactical gear. Let's just upgrade all of it a little bit. Higher ranking guys get more stuff. I got some pretty high ranking guys. Let's get that. What else can we afford? Nothing else for 100,000. We can do one more upgrade there for accuracy. As a game, as playing through it in terms of wanting to get through it enough to get you get 2 trophies, one for beating both the different campaigns, and then 1 trophy, the gold trophy, for beating both of them. So you get 1 for each separately, but a 3rd for doing all 3, which, as I showed you, there's quite a few missions. I played through a good amount of the first mission there in both the campaigns, and you're probably looking about a 4 or 5 hour investment if you want 100% this game for a not platinum, but you still get that 100% designation, and you get quite a few trophies. Not a bad game. It's pretty fun if you like these style games. It is in a sense a twin stick shooter of the traditional variety. You get multiple troops. Like I said, you can have up to 4 guys. And maneuvering them. One of the things about the game, though, is as you space out, the one guy gets stuck, But what I did find is you can kind of mash them into a wall or something to get them to regroup. Because similar to like an option in a shooter where it kind of gets out of sorts, if you can't manually move it around, you know, you got to reset that thing or it can be problematic. It's very similar to that. Oh no. You do get a multiplier, which is nice. ×2 bonus is always good. You only get that certain amount of time. I think if you take hits, it resets it as well. Oh, I did have a grenade. I could have blown this up. Oh man, taking deeps. Never good. Ah, why does he keep getting hit? Hit again? Jeez. Hey, at least I went that way to blow it up. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little game if you like these style of games. Arcade, you know, you get quick play sessions, which is always good. It would be nice if there was co-op. I don't believe there is. And a game like this, it could be, is almost necessary. But if you guys ever played, was it those Sarges, those army games? Oh, no, don't shoot that guy. Oops, lost my stuff. Shot the villagers. Oh, cool. If they shoot him, I get penalized. If you ever played like Sarge's Army Heroes back on the 64, any of those, it's kind of like a mini version of that. Forget about it. Man, I need some health. What the health? There is none. Yeah, let's give you an idea of the mission as you're playing through. There's different objectives. I don't remember what it said at the beginning, but it said a lot of stuff. The most multiplier you can have is ×4, I want to say. But yeah, in a lot of ways, if you think old school games, it feels to me a little like Akari Warriors or Commando, something like that you would play back on the NES. So that, very fun. But like I said, more like the 64 version. Small soldiers, that kind of thing. This being the final mission on the first part of the campaign, oh no, it's going to be a little bit tougher. There's my medicine that I need. Give it to me. You can get a speed, health, and then of course you can buy those upgrades. There's different missions, escort missions, you can find hidden stuff. There's these medals. Yeah, just kill all those freaks. It's hurting my score, but oh well. They're in my way. There are, you know, like right here, you can get, as you see on the right side there, you get 3 different powers. Be careful using those. I've killed myself plenty of times trying to use those items. You get a little bit of time to kind of aim it, but if you press the button and don't aim it, you basically throw it right at your feet and kill yourself. I will try not to do that here. Oh! Good. Where's that guy come from? They're coming out of that house. Need to fire a rocket. They won't continually spawn, but they will keep coming. So there we go. There's my ×4. So I'll show you kind of like that. So you got to aim it and not do that. You are getting cash. There is a trophy for, like I said, upgrading all of your different things we took a look at there. The rate of fire, health, all that different stuff, the one we looked at. A tank. Oh shoot. Missed with that first grenade. Oh dang, that guy has a lot of health. Out of special powers, probably don't want to get too close. I don't imagine I want to run into that thing. Kind of a tactical advantage you can have is in a twin stick shooter is the circle about, but it will bite you. It will bite you if you're not careful. Only, see, one thing that's unfortunate is as you're going, the multiplier doesn't stack. Even though I'm shooting these guys, you gotta kill some. There we go. It would have been nice to hit that with ×4 beast right there. Alright, we ready to get out of here? So here's a minefield. I don't think you can explode them unless you have the grenades, which I should have saved, but I can come around hopefully and pick this one up without exploding. Let's go the long way. Okay, so there would be an example of the metal. So however you get up there to get the metal, there's Only so many per level. I must have had to go around through the backside, which I missed. In a lot of ways, this game kind of reminds me a little bit of like Worms or something. Just kind of the way the gameplay feels. No. In terms of arcade, fun, action, quick playability. Of course, Worms is the ultimate player versus player kind of experience. And then, of course, there is, like I mentioned, there is a good amount of difficulty to the game if you set it to the higher setting in almost an unfair way. But you just gotta use your old school gaming abilities to figure out how to best. Oh, okay, they're coming out. Let's blow this house up. Bounce it off the roof. Boom! Takes a long time to kill the buildings. So yeah, I won't be able to get up there to get the metal that way. It was probably back in the beginning of the level how I could have went through the forest, and I kind of chose not to. I'm trying to keep this video a little shorter, but I do want to show you the zombie apocalypse, so we'll try to do that. Show you some of the different stuff there. Get to full squad. Alright, so do keep an eye out, because sometimes they'll hide stuff at the end of the level that you can grab before you exit. So yeah, we'll try to do that real quick. This might be a little bit longer than the 15-minute mark I was going for, so let's see. First time bonus. I don't know what camouflage bonus is. Maybe if you go undetected somehow. Or it maybe it's something you unlock. I've never earned it. Oh, hey, so we get a little bit of story here.
Well, that didn't exactly go according to plan.
We did eliminate the ranking enemy officer, sir.
True, but the cost. Half our army's wounded, and just look at Sergeant Twitchy.
Sir?
You've seen too much war.
What's wrong with him, sir?
Flashback, Smith. Shell shock. The Nam.
Sir, we're not in Vietnam.
Not important.
Sir, disaster, emergency,
Classic.
panic!
Jones! Goodness sake, man, get a grip. Commander, I can only apologize for my colleague's unprofessional behavior. Sir, is everything okay?
Oh, this won't do. No, this will not do at all.
What should we do? I mean, we have to do something, right? But
Jones, what on earth is going on?
It was all a feint, distraction tactics. While we were out there risking our lives, the enemy was mustering its troops.
new report, Smith. We were played. We've lost control of a few strategic villages too.
No!
I'm afraid so, Smith. There's even evidence here of them getting their hands on surface-to-air missiles. This could be a real disaster.
Send me back in.
What? Out of the question. You're nowhere near ready for combat
juice
again,
for blood.
Sergeant.
Sir, if not me, then who? I'm the only one left who can lead a team. Besides, I owe them some payback.
I hate to say it, sir, but he has a point. He's able-bodied, if not entirely stable.
Very well. Sergeant Twitchy, put a team together and get back in the field, but be careful.
You won't regret this, sir.
Make sure I don't, Sergeant. Those SAMs will be your priority. Take them out at your earliest opportunity so we can maintain air superiority. Reclaim village bases and protect civilians. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir!
Then roll out, soldier!
There we go. Alright, well, so there's that. We completed the first portion of that. And it's onwards to glory in this next map. But what we're going to do, I wanted to show you the zombie. What you're talking about here. I don't believe any of the upgrades you do come to this. So you're looking at stock characters. But it's essentially waves. You're very familiar with this if you've played any shooter in the last 10 years. Maybe even longer. it does progressively get much, much harder. There's a trophy for getting, for killing 100 of those zombie chickens. It'll take you, even if you were to say, complete the trophy for 25 waves in one try without having to redo it, more than likely you'd have to play this again to get the 100 chickens. And as you progress, you get, you know, more guys. So we'll keep this going for a little bit. Maybe, heck, maybe I'll even try to go for the trophy since we're here and we're doing it. I'll show you kind of how ramped up it gets. I'm not sure if the gold is strictly for high score. There was a ranking thing. These medical things do disappear, so grab them up. There are airdrop ones though, and I don't know if the airdrops, I haven't tested it out, if the airdrops stay and they keep dropping more. So that would be one way to do it, is to try to save some health packs. I might try to do that this time, but it may prevent further airdrops. I haven't looked into it enough yet to do that. I've played it a few times. There's of course kamikaze guys, and they're super irritating. There's guys that spew vomits all over the place, and then other big baddies as well. But like I was talking about earlier, you can get caught on things, and that's kind of a big downplay of this particular mode, is that, you know, you get your guy off schedule there, and it really messes with your rate of fire. But there are ways to correct that. In terms of a strategy, I've tried some different ones, kind of trying to make it to the wave 25 like I was talking about, and really it's just trying to survive. But yeah, as you can see here, they've done an airdrop. I'll have to go pick that up here in a second after I get my next soldier buddy. Really cool game is General Chaos for the Sega Genesis. Really great game if you've never played it. This kind of has a little bit of a General Chaos feel in some ways. Kind of just the way you build your team and stuff. But yeah, like I was talking about, how the guys kind of separate and you can't get them back together. It is a bit of a bugger, and I have killed myself multiple times using power-ups, ending a run on like late runs where I probably shouldn't have died, and I did because I shot a rocket and killed my entire team. That has happened multiple times and is super frustrating. It'd be kind of nice if you couldn't kill yourself with your own weapons, but part of the challenge. So yeah, I mean, if you like this kind of thing, this game is fun. I'm not sure on cost or whatever. I got this for free somewhere down the road, maybe for PlayStation Plus. I was just looking through my downloads, or sorry, my gaming library of all the things I've either downloaded, bought, or whatnot. And there's that guy. See, I hate those guys, man. They're nasty. And this was in there, and I was like, hey, maybe this has a platinum. So I busted it out. I was playing it. I am waiting for Tribes of Midgard to come out. That's the next game I'll be playing through. It comes out on the 26th. So in the meantime, I was just kind of playing some stuff in my backlog. This looked fun. I was thinking maybe there was a platinum I could get. Like I said, no platinum, but you can get some trophies. It's pretty fun to play. But yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't sure if there's a bearing on the coins. If the more coins you're getting, the more drops and stuff you're getting, or if it's unrelated. You can use the coins you earn in this to buy upgrades in the campaign, which is cool. Because like I mentioned, there is a trophy for doing all of the upgrades. Alright, we get the full squad here. Let's see if I can't get an airstrike. There's a trophy for doing an airstrike, killing at least 3 enemies. And that has actually been very tough to do, because the airstrike kind of takes a while to come in. So you almost have to try to like plan it ahead of time. It'd be nice if you could leave those health packs about. That guy's gonna hurt a lot of my team. Yeah, see? Look at that. I did not need to take that damage right there. Oh, jeez. Your guys will respawn, but not right away. So if you lose a guy later in the stages, you're pretty much screwed. You do want to try to keep them all at full health for the later stages as well. Not really sure how the health packs spawn, where they spawn, how random it is, but they don't stay around long, so you got to make sure to look for them. Grenades are useful, but they're one of the weakest. The missiles are really strong, but you, like I said, they're dangerous to use. Uh-oh. You guys are gonna hurt me. Oh man, I'm missing. I missed with 2 grenades, that's not good. The airdrop isn't there. Tainted chicken. Might be my medical airdrop, which I need, so I'm not going to test the limits on it just yet. So see how that guy got stuck over there? Okay, it is the medical one. One thing that is nice about these is they do last a little longer, so if you're taking damage while you're healing, you will still recover some health. I believe the airdrop crate ones are the best in terms of how much help you get back, and I could really use missile. It's nice to have a missile in your pocket for getting us going. Wave 13, yeah, see, it's getting tough. Those guys, those kamikaze guys, will mess up your day too if you don't get them. They're probably the, I don't know, these vomiter guys are pretty rough, but the kamikaze guys will drop you. They'll pretty much kill whoever they run into later in the wave levels. I've tried strategies of kind of running to different, kind of trying to go to the different parts of the map back and forth, but you get stuck. So that, to me, that strategy is hard. Where the guys spawn, and if you get in a bad spot and your guys aren't clustered up good, and you get trapped, that's how you lose guys. Kind of like right here. Oh man, the feeling that was coming. I should have kept fire on the main big guy. Took a little bit of damage. That's right. I might be able to recover. I want to get those big cash points. Need a health pack. Sometimes I have one in here. I'm not seeing one, so it's probably a mistake to go in here. You can try to roundabout the guys. Just the regular mobs are not that aggressive, but they will take a lot of damage. So if you're like what just happened to me earlier against that bigger creature, they soaked up the damage, freaking meat shields, right? So that really affected my ability to get where I needed. Oh, nice! Look at that luck. So I don't know if the healths only come during new wave spawns or what the deal is with that, but I'm sure there's probably a method you could use going between the different zones and trying to maximize it that way. You almost want to shoot the rockets away from you, even though you want to kill everything right in front of you. They do quite a bit of damage, and if you're anywhere in that radius, you're pretty screwed. And it's all about balancing the power-ups, killing the right enemies at the right time, not taking damage, not getting your guys separated. Man. Oh, there's a health pack over there. Here. I need to get that, man. This is super important. You never can tell which guy gets stuck. It's really hard to tell who you're controlling. But minus some of the little things like that, it's a pretty fun game to be able to play. I didn't want to have to waste that, but that skewer guy was coming in. A couple of those guys. Those guys aren't the worst because they do, the vomiter guys, they have good range, but they don't do a lot of damage unless you get really close and they're up on you. Those chickens will wreck your day. They'll about half kill you if you're not paying attention. Could use a health pack. See one? An airstrike would have been nice right there. Try to kind of funnel them through one direction or another. That's something you can always try to do. Got lucky there. Oh no, not that guy. Need some health, hecka bad. What you can kind of do too if you're stuck is leave one guy alive, and if it's, you feel like it's the last kind of enemy of that wave, to look around if you might have missed anything, or maybe looking for an extra health pack. So that worked out. Be able to get that gold though. That gold is screwed. Oh no, see, that's not what you want. See, I needed a medical pack. Now I'm going to be very underpowered. It's going to be tough to come back. I don't know how many waves it takes to get your guys back, like I said. You do get them, they do spawn every so many waves. If you're going to lose one, you want to lose them early. Wave 19 is not where you want to be losing a buddy. My guys are probably all about half dead also. Like any good difficult game, you want to save most of your power-ups for kind of the end, because that's when you're going to need them. Yeah, I could be blowing through my power-ups, but if you want to have any chance of making the last couple waves, you're more than likely going to need everything you got for the last bit. Totally messed.
Bye-bye.
Killed my own guy, but I don't think I was doing it right now. Ah, well, I'll do it. I'm dead. Need the health back. I got no health left. Man, see, it really ramps up on you once you drop. It'd be nice if I knew a little bit more of the ins and outs, trying to find, you know, knowing where the drops are going to happen, knowing when the drops are happening would be critical. But like I said, I've played through, looking around, can't really find a rhyme or reason this guy's probably going to kill me. There we go. Maybe I'll get a respawn. There was my air raid, dang it. Well, this gives you a good idea of how tough that is to get through, but as you can see, my high score there, I didn't quite make it. Made it to wave 20, got awarded, so you don't quite get all the gold, maybe about half of what you earned there, which isn't terrible. But yeah, guys, that's a look at Tiny Troopers Joint Ops. You've been hanging out with Brothers Forge Gaming. Make sure to check out all our content, and come on back, keep on checking back for more. And we'll see you next time.